Hey, it's your boy Eric Bernal here on tour with Uncle Laser. So we haven't put out any podcasts, but this is to make up for it. Some never before seen videos, also a compilation of just some of the best moments we've had over the years. And hope you guys enjoy it. Gas me, spin that shit.
And why the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show. It's Scottsdale. Very own. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up.
Welcome to the Eric Bernal show.
Welcome to the Eric Bernal
Welcome
show.
back
to another episode of the Eric
Eric Bernal show, episode 111.
If you're going to be Timon and Pumbaa for Halloween. So get those ready. We kind of look at it like every now. Just put fucking Timon face and Pumbaa face.
When I get drunk, my intrusive thoughts win 98% of the time. 98%. I stole this spider last night. I'm a thief.
Okay,
because my intrusive thoughts when I was drunk, I was hyperfixated on this spider. I needed to have it, so I took it.
That's amazing.
But anyway, I was at this party and there was a jug of glitter on the counter, and my for whatever reason, I decided it was going to be such a great idea if I got the glitter and poured it on myself, but not only myself, on everyone at this party. And I said, do you want to be blessed? That is what I asked everyone before I poured glitter on their heads. And a lot of people let me do it too. And there's videos.
Yeah, because
too.
you're hot, dude. People
I said, do you want to be blessed?
People are fucking stupid when it comes to good-looking people.
I'm hot in this fucking.
Well, take it off. If we can blur her, whatever. She's naked half naked all the time. This is no different. The other difference is that.
It's not.
Whatever. Damn, you do look like you're
hot. You're like packed in that thing, weren't you?
Well,
oh my god! If you break one more thing in here,
yo, dude, she was in a. Like she was in Antarctica, but she was here.
Oh God, what?
I'm cheersing this or what?
Oh, we go. So what happened?
So hour 45, I pull up. It's in a trailer park. Shorty.
Oh my God.
Shorty was a little bit older. I was 19.
She was a grandma.
No, she was. I was 19.
Oh my! How old was she?
She was 59.
Oh, you just. Yo. Oh my God. Dude, that girl, that woman is a predator.
Hey, but
anyways, no, she was a sweet girl.
Yeah, it was just like.
She made like brownies when he got there.
Oh man, she took care
Best
of
home cooked meal you ever had.
I was like, she was a gilf though.
I bet.
She was
White
fire.
pubes are in right now.
She was fire. It was just more so like one of those things like before post-nut clarity where I was like, fuck it. I got a full tank of gas.
You got a full tank of balls too.
Yeah, full tank of balls. My shit's fucking on my waistband. I can't even adjust it. I'm fucking bricked up to the belly button. I can't even fucking my dick is damn near touching my shirt at this point. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make this drive. So I get on the fucking 202 to the 101 to fucking whatever it was, past the airport. Then I'm past the Cardinal Stadium. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit far. To the trailer park. I pull up and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I mean,
cars there?
Like fucking old ass Chevys. I mean, I get called B Rabbit from 8 Mile, so I was used to the fucking. I was used to the trailer park.
Right,
I was used to the trailer park.
What time are you getting there?
3:30.
Afternoon?
Yeah.
Because she has to get to bed early.
Yeah. She has to go to bed by 6, wake up at 3 in the morning.
Keep going.
She's in menopause, right? I think so. At that fucking point. I think at that point.
Yeah. So she's having like heat. What's it called? Can we look up menopause symptoms?
Symptoms. Yeah.
After
Heat
45,
flashes?
Heat flashes. And look up what else. Predatory vibes.
Oh God.
So you were 19.
I was 19.
Did you have a beard?
I didn't have a beard.
Oh,
I can't even grow a full beard right now. I feel patchy as fuck.
Dude, bitches love patchy.
It's fucking terrible.
What are the
I'm sorry, I
symptoms
clicked on
of
like an
menopause?
ad.
He's like looking at fucking you porn.
There's like all this sponsored
Yo,
stuff.
honestly,
right
one of the
before.
best porns, tubegalore.com. I used to like it a lot, but I like the porn sites that when you click, it gives you like a preview of what it looks like.
Okay.
I like those.
Spankbang.com. Spankbang and FUQ. Full videos, HD.
None of these side effects.
I love
sexy.
anal.
Dude.
A lot of anal vids.
We talked about porn the last episode a lot.
We did.
And I was talking about my homegirl, Jay Summers.
I've never met her in real life. I would love to meet you in real life because that scene when you have sex with the dude's dad and you have to do it in the kitchen and he nuts inside you and then you get in bed with her, hit the son, and then you have sex with him and he goes, wow, you're so wet. It's gross, but it kind of hits me right about 3:30 in the morning. What are the symptoms of menopause?
Just really
Heat flashes
bad
and
shit.
fucking young white guys?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to it.
Chills, night sweats, sleep problems, mood changes,
You're damn right. She's
weight gain and slowed metabolism, thinning hair, dry skin.
The hair was
Well, that's
thin.
good because when you get older, bitches don't even have to shave anymore because like the shit just falls off.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it
they
was
said.
the thing. I think it was falling off when I was fucking missionary. I think it was.
All right, so you
falling off.
get there 3:30. I love that he knew that it was 3:30.
Yeah, it was 3:30. It was
How could you
midday.
not know?
It was
Like,
midday.
it's about
for
the time
sure.
I get out of high school.
Well, usually I'm horny as fuck from like 11 a.m. to 4.
That's
What time is it right now?
That's
Hold on.
key time.
What time is it right now?
It's
past 4. Okay.
It's 4:04. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're not trying to
I'm-
fuck someone's grandma.
We got past the wave.
Yeah,
in this
fuck,
studio.
dude. I'm not bricked up anymore, which is good. No.
So you get there. What happens?
So I get there.
Do we know her? Are we okay with saying her first name?
No, we don't want to say her.
Okay. Is it like an older name or is it still like a?
Believe it or not, she's a porn star.
Well,
After this episode, you're gonna show me. But
I
anyway,
got you.
so you get there, you roll into Trailer Park. Obviously,
Roll into the trailer
porn has
park.
been very good, sir. She gets to live in a very luxury lifestyle.
She did. Pull up. I'm like, okay.
Pull out.
So I pull up a text her, I'm here, and I see her like open up the blinds, like when someone's like checking outside, if someone's there, and I'm like really nervous, bro. My fucking stomach is like fucking tight as fuck. I'm like, oh shit.
Your fucking cerebral.
Yeah.
Your what is it? Your frontal.
frontal cortex.
It's not even fully developed, you young shit.
I know. So she lifts it up. I'm like, okay, that must be her. So I walk in, and it's a granny house, dog. Granny.
It smelled like it too, huh?
Oh, dude.
It smelled like clothes that have been put away for a while.
Yeah,
You take
like
them out and then you open
like
the box.
detergent that's been there for like 6 months.
Ah, gotcha.
But like with like a fresh.
not even like good detergent either.
Oh no, it's some old
it's
shit.
not downy. It's drowny.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. And it's just like there's some cookies on the table.
There's some what on the
The
table?
cookies. Some cookies on the table. And she's wearing an apron.
This bitch gave you whole milk.
I do drink whole milk though. I do drink whole milk.
Yeah, whole milk's for the thugs. All right, so you
That's a
get
real one.
there, you have sex, but what's the walk of shame? Why was it the worst walk of shame?
Well, the worst walk of shame is like I honestly thought like getting there and fucking her. I was like, okay, this is gonna be lit, whatever. And I don't know what it was, but the fucking I don't know if it was like it literally felt like wet mud when I was fucking.
Oh my!
Like I don't know if it was just because she was like old as fuck, and I was like, holy shit. But like it wasn't like like when a girl gets wet, it was thick as fuck. It was thick as fuck. Like it's not like I'm with a regular girl that's like wet and it's like okay, let
It
me
was
get
like texturized.
hell
You
yeah,
said old pussy
hell yeah.
feels like wet mud.
Hey man,
Gatsby, are you sitting down?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I am now.
Okay,
It's a lot.
and here we go.
Okay. I don't even know how to start. Okay, so basically, I have my mom, and I have 3 dads, technically. None of them are gay. One is my biological father. One is the father that raised me. And one is the only one that actually stayed, and he is my stepdad. First one, biological father, does not know who I am or that I exist. Second one knows I exist, just kind of stays away from me. Anyway. Third one loves me, great, best parent in the world, love him to death. But basically, my mom was married to my dad. My dad got cancer.
Biological?
No.
Okay, no biological.
So my mom was married to, his name is Tony. Tony is my dad. My mom and Tony were married for, I think, a couple years, and then my dad got cancer. And through chemo and everything, he couldn't have kids. Which most people know that. I don't know how I didn't put 2 and 2 together. They wanted to start a family, so they used a sperm donor.
Oh.
So my mom did all of that, and I won't. It's a whole situation. So if you've ever seen, did you ever hear about the documentary on Netflix called Our Father?
Yes, about the one guy. There was a doctor that donated, and he's actually the father of everyone.
That was my mom's doctor. So,
Holy shit.
So basically in the documentary, there's 2 doctors. There's the good doctor, the bad doctor. Both of them were my mom's doctors, but luckily the one that inseminated my mom was the good one. So she was there during all of the time this was happening.
because that was in Indiana, which is where I'm from.
Yes, and to give everyone kind of a synopsis of that film, it was a doctor who was putting his own semen in every woman.
And didn't tell them.
Yeah. He has the offspring. Once the kids started doing their research, it all went back to him. Whoa.
Yeah, and obviously I've taken a DNA test, and we know that me and my
What's the documentary called again?
Our Father.
Yeah, let's put that
It
up.
should still be on Netflix.
Okay, if not.
But yeah, so that was filmed in Indiana, which is where we are from. But luckily my mom was not inseminated by him. I have 2 siblings that I grew up with. I have an older sister who's 25 and a younger brother who's 19.
This is from the same donor?
Yep, all 3 of us have the same donor, same mom. And then, yeah.
Okay.
So they're like my 100% siblings.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my older sister and I don't speak. We haven't spoken in 2.5 years.
Happens.
We were fighting one year. It was almost exactly 5 years ago. We were fighting about something. My parents were out of town, and my mom, I kept wondering why I was like defending my mom because like my sister was being a cunt. My sister's a bitch. No offense. Actually, offense taken.
Yeah.
She's a fucking bitch. So she was like saying all this shit about my mom, and I was like, hey, why are you saying that? Like, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, do you want to know what we're fighting about? And I was like, what? And she was like, do you ever wonder why we don't look like dad? And I was like, no, because I think I look just like my dad. I didn't think anything. I was like, no. She goes, well, dad couldn't have kids, so mom used a sperm donor. We're not even his. And I just like didn't believe it at first. I was like, this bitch is lying. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Then I had to pretend I didn't know for 3 months. So because my sister was actively blackmailing my mom with the information, so she could get out of trouble and stuff, she would tell her like, I'm going to tell them if you don't do this. I'm going to tell them like blah, blah, blah. So I had to pretend like I didn't know because I didn't really know what to do. And I had always asked, for some reason, I had to have known maybe when I was little because I have always asked to take a DNA test. Like I don't know what it was. My mom was kind of freaked out by it, but I kept asking for a DNA test. And then my mom, like I stopped asking, and that's when my mom got like suspicious because she was like, why are you suddenly not asking anymore? And then I can't remember how, I think my mom just got done with my sister, and then her and my dad were like, we have to sit you down. And then me and my younger brother came in, and I had to play dumb, and I was like, are we adopted? And they're like, no, you're not fully adopted, but you're half.
Yeah, this is like a Lifetime or a Netflix doc.
I did not see that going that way.
Right? I told you.
That's the thing is, that's not even like the peak of it.
Okay. Let's get into it.
So they tell us, I play dumb, whatever. I end up asking like one more time, like, can I please do a DNA test? Like, I just want to do one. I want to see, because my mom didn't know if we had any other siblings. She thought maybe it was like one other family. Like, she didn't really know much about it because they didn't really tell her back then. And I ended up taking the DNA test, and I was at my old job. I think I was 17 or 18. And I worked at Sky Zone. I worked at a trampoline park.
Nice.
And I logged on the computer, and I saw that I had a new sister. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, fuck. And I looked, and I had another new sister, and another one, and a brother, and a sister. And I ended up connecting with all of them, and I'm talking to them, and I get the bomb drop that at this moment in time, we had 80 biological siblings.
Holy shit.
Now we're currently over 100. We don't really know. Those are just the people that have gone on the registry. So when you do it, you go onto the registry and you say, I used the donor these years. I have like 2 boys and a girl. They're this age, like whatever. And then they just put like how many kids they got from that sperm. Yeah, so it turns out the sperm bank is currently, to this date, still selling his sperm. He does not know. He has no idea. He has no clue that these many people are doing it. So it's like not his fault. It's all in the sperm bank.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, the poor guy has no fucking clue that he has over 100 children.
We used to make fun of chicks who suck dick more than we made fun of a dude dressed as a girl.
You're right.
No one ever talks about that. Like, remember in the 90s, like, sucking dick, you was a nasty bitch,
You dirty
dude.
bitch.
You was a filthy whore if you sucked dick. Can
Nasty.
you imagine shaming a woman for putting a dick in her mouth now?
Dude, now
What would be the dumbest dumbest thing you ever did?
Dude, now women show how many glizzies they can put in their mouth.
Oh my God. I remember back when I grew up in Baltimore, there was this chick who was at the top of the neighborhood. She lived near the basketball court, and we found out she sucked dick. A nigga went up on the basketball court backboard and drew a picture of her sucking dick on the backboard. and it said, what's her name? Give head. And everyone walked by like, oh, you nasty. And the thing is, her house was right next to it, like a billboard advertising her services,
Location.
It was like, oh, this is where they get that.
We'll start off a little just chill with the questions. What she physically goes and does when a man doesn't text her back. This is from a girl.
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
I know who it is that asked that, yeah. She's saying this because I'm crazy.
What she physically goes? What she physically, or where does she physically go?
No, she's saying like, what do I do when a man doesn't text me back? So this is like a man that like I actually genuinely like.
But he don't fuck with you back, or
right?
he just not texting you
no,
back?
like he just hasn't texted me back. Like we're like talking or something like that. So I will pull up.
Said that so casually.
And all my friends know we're all pulling up together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and there's been times I pulled up and the car wasn't there. So like, what are you doing?
But you're like pull up all together like your Destiny's Child?
Like,
Like a 3LW?
Well, we're like on the phone with one person playing on the speaker, and then my homegirl's driving her car because I can't take my car.
Because you're fucked up and you're showing up.
Yeah. So no, I'm
Do you
not
ever-
fucked up. No, I'm not fucked up. I
you're
can't
just
take my
upset.
car because they know my car.
Do you ever pull
so
up?
we can't get
do you ever
caught
pull
pulling
up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope you are with somebody else right now. Like you better not. Like, because if you're pulling up to somebody's house, it's almost like you better be alone.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. That happened to me. She was not alone. Go to episode 1, I think, for that one. Or no, it's like about, I don't know which episode it is, like something about like my love stories or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
You just gotta like make sure the car's in front. But then it's funny because like a lot of like guys I used to talk to like would tell me and be like, my door is always open. Like that's crazy of you to tell me that you guys never lock your door because I will walk in.
And rob you.
I've had a girl do that here because I never lock my door.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
like, I came.
So
you
like if
weren't
I
even here.
really was stressing that hard, like I would walk in and I would see. And it's funny because I told one guy that I pull up. And so it took me on a date, whatever. It was cool, this, that, and the other. The next day comes and he like wanted to see me again. And he's like, oh, I want to hang out with you tomorrow. And so I'm like, okay. So it hits like 7 p.m. and he's not responding. And my intuition is so spot on, like so spot on. I call my friend. I'm like, oh, this guy's not responding. I'm like, that's crazy. Because last night he just met me and wanted me to be his girlfriend, but today he doesn't know how to answer. So my girlfriend's like, well, what are you doing right now? I'm like,
Yeah,
nothing,
this was
chilling.
a crazy one too, the one that asked the question.
Oh, she is. And she's like, what are you doing?
I'm sure
I'm
she'd be like, yeah.
Chilling. So she's like, we're going to go drive by his house, see if his car's there.
God.
So we drive by his house and his car isn't there. So I'm like, he's obviously not asleep. I'm not dumb. Then calls me and texts me at 1 a.m. and it's like, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to hang out with you, but I was asleep, blah, 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 blah,
That's like
blah.
a girl excuse.
So then my friend's like, no, we're going to go back and see if his car's there. And I'm like, okay, bet, let's do it. We go back, his car is there. Not only is his car there, he's standing outside by the elevator with a to-go bag in his hand. And we're like, we gotta go. Like, yeah. And so I just hit him with he was like, oh, I can't wait to see you again. Really looking forward, blah, blah, blah. And I hit him with we had a great time, and I was really looking forward to see you as well. But, lying to me right off the bat about you being asleep when it was clear that you wasn't is really crazy. And I said, I hope you had a really good night, though.
I hope you enjoy your
You're
life.
standing outside with a Maestro's bag or something.
Yo, ready?
So the first show we had a woman that looked like Nancy Pelosi in the front, which you pointed out.
Yeah,
She did not like anything I said.
Nor me. I mean, I said I mentioned several times that her facial expression truly didn't change. Like, it wasn't even that she was mad or happy; it was indifference.
Yeah,
it was brutal indifference.
Her man was having a good time.
Definitely.
Because you asked. Now this woman, what, 50s, 60s?
No, she was definitely late 60s, probably early 70s. Maybe 70s is a stretch, but who knows in Arizona?
Yeah.
I see, dude, I saw a 75-year-old with absolute knockers, and I was ready to just hit the bats out of her clam. 70-year-old women in Scottsdale are kind of like European castles that get a makeover. You know what I mean? Like when they need a new facade, but they're still like, listen, this was established in the 1600s. It's still keeping its age. It's just fresher.
Yeah, now it's got running water.
Yeah,
you know?
so that's some of the tits on some of the Arizona olds.
I sling jokes, you sling, your personality. I like to say that.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Yeah.
You sling puss.
Yeah. I mean, slinging something.
What do you think about the word? I remember I had a podcast, and I was on a podcast, and a girl was like, I don't like it when guys say pussy or vagina. What is your favorite word? What would you like a guy to say? I guess it's different if it's a guy you're with and a guy who's just saying it.
The proper verbiage.
I mean, I guess it depends on like when they're saying it. Like if they're
like,
in the
hey,
middle of fucking, like
give me
you're
that
like, give
pussy.
me that fucking pussy. Yeah.
The face that you're making, Cassie. I wish there was a camera on him. The uncomfortability.
He's like.
It's like that kid who always wanted to talk to the girl and she's here in my living room. No, but Gatsby's a whole other episode. Yeah, no, dude.
The first comedy show that I ever did was in Vegas.
Not damn. Went
And,
out of town for the first one.
And it was horrible.
That's real. That's the realest shit I ever heard in my
real.
life.
Like it went really bad. I remember I went on stage and you got a bunch of really cool boxers and famous people. Like the Gypsy King is there, and you got all these famous boxers. Andy Ruiz had just won.
Oh wow.
So this is it's on, right? And I go up and I start doing my thing, and I start seeing people get up, and I'm like, oh, they probably just gotta go. They probably gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, that's cool, right? And then I start seeing people walk away, and I'm going through my set, and I'm getting a little bit of laughs here and there. It wasn't until the lady in the wheelchair started rolling away that I was like, oh damn! She got
up and started walking.
For her to roll out, dog. I was, but I still thought in my head, right?
Yeah.
Because in my head, just the confidence that was off the roof.
Yeah,
so
that's important.
When I got off, I was like, hell yeah, I felt good. And it wasn't until people were walking up to me and they were like, hey man, you'll get him next time. And I was like, what are you
talking about? I just killed.
What do you mean? And then another person like, hey man, you win some, you lose some. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What do you mean, dog?
That's loser talk.
Yeah, and then my girl comes up to me, she was like, let's just have a good time tonight in Vegas.
That's the one. That's the one.
And I'm like, oh man. And I was like, what happened? She was like, babe, you sucked. I was like, for real? She was like, babe, it was really bad.
I had cum come out of my nose.
Oh, because you had cum coming out of your nose?
Maybe we should cut this.
It's a hot exclusive.
Because
don't whisper now. Have a microphone to your mouth.
I'll turn it up. I don't care.
This was more recent, and I was like literally shocked. So what happened?
Did you sneeze as you were sucking dick?
No. So it was all in my throat.
And you're like,
it was great. One of my girls said the same thing I've heard. No, and it's just,
Can we get her on the pod?
Yeah, probably. And no, it was just there was so much dick in my throat, and there was so much cum, and I didn't know what to do.
So it came out of your nose? It was like
so I went like this, and I was like choking on the D, and I go, and I'm just like, and it
yo,
shot out of your nose. No, it not like shot like this, but it.
She had a runny nose.
It dropped out onto them, and then he goes,
finish it.
Did that just come out of your nose? And at this point, I yank his dick out of my mouth, and I start dying laughing, and now it's just out of my nose, in my hand.
Oh my God. All right.
Eric Bernal.
The AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show. It's Scottsdale. Very own. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up. Now let them know. SVO. Sleepy Hollow.